Tonight's homework assignment is Unit 5, Lesson 3, word problems with unknown starts. So that means our N will be the first factor or addend in our equation. Let's see what we have. It says, solve each problem and label your answers. Brenna saw some cows at a farm. Then she saw 16 horses. She saw 35 cows and horses in all. I'm going to underline in all because I know that would be my total. How many cows did Brenna see? Well, she saw some cows at a farm. Some doesn't tell me. So that's my N. Then, that's my transition word, then she saw 16 horses, so I'm going to add to that 16 horses. And in all, she saw 35 cows and horses. I'm missing an addend, so I do the opposite operation. So 35 minus 16 equals N. So 35 minus 16 equals, and I'm going to go over here, 35 minus 16. I need to regroup, cross out my 3, make it a 2. This becomes a 15. Counting from 6 up to 15, I get 9. Counting from 1 to 2, I get 1. So that would equal 19. N equals 19. How many cows? 19 cows. Right box. My answer. Let's look at the next one. Jamal caught some lightning bugs. His friend gave him 13 more. Now he has 29 lightning bugs. How many did he catch? So it says Jamal caught some. When I see the word some, I don't know what that is, so I put an N for that. Then his friend gave him. If you get something from somebody, that's a plus. When you have something and give it away, that would be a minus. So his friend gave him 13 more. So N plus 13. And now he has 29 lightning bugs. So he caught some. His friend gave him some. Now he has 29. I have a missing addend. So I do the opposite operation. 29 minus 13 equals N. 29 minus 13 equals, I'll put it over here, so 29 minus 13. 3, if I count up to 9, I get 6. 1, count up to 2, I get 1. That would be 16. So N equals 16. How many lightning bugs? So I'm just going to put bugs. So he caught 16. His friend gave him 13. And now he has 29. Makes sense. Let's look at number 3. Anu is eating grapes. She has eaten 14 of them. She has 18 grapes left. How many grapes did she start with? Well, here, I know my N is going to be my beginning because she started with some. Then she ate 14. And she has 18 left. So I know I'm not going to subtract, because if I took 18 minus 14, I'd get 4. She couldn't start with 4 grapes, eat 14, and get 18. So I know I have to add. So 14 plus 18 equals N. And 14 plus 18 equals, well, let's see, 14 plus 18 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Regroup my 1. 1, 2, 3. That equals 32. So n equals 32. How many grapes? 32 grapes. And I box my answer. Number 4. Jay planted 49 lavender plants in his garden. The plants are in equal rows of 7 plants. Here, equal rows is the same as each. How many rows of lavender plants are there? The plants are in equal rows of 7. So each row has 7. So I know that's my each. I know that I'm going to multiply now. I do know that there's 49 plants in his garden. So n is going to be my number of rows. How many rows do I have? I have 7 in each row. That would give me 49 in all. So I do the opposite operation. So 49 divided by 7 equals n. 49 divided by 7 equals 7. N equals 7. How many rows? 7 rows. Marcy has 35 inches of trim to glue onto 7 sticker albums. She is putting the same amount of trim on each album. There's my each. How many inches of trim is she putting on each album? Well, n is my each. I do not know. I do know that she has 35 inches altogether. And I do know that she has 7 sticker albums. Look at here, I don't have my n in my beginning. I can do the old switcheroo now if I would want to. So I could do this, n times 7 equals 35. To solve it, I do the opposite operation. So 35 divided by 7 equals n. 35 divided by 7 equals 5. N equals 5. How many inches? And I knew it. 2 little inches. So I box my answer. Create and solve. Write and solve an unknown start or an unknown factor word problem of your own. Okay, let me see. I found some pennies. My mom gave me 27 pennies. Now I have, let's go back. I found some pennies. I don't know how many I found. My mom gave me 27 pennies when you get something that's adds. So now I have to make up how many pennies I have in all. Let's say I have 37 pennies in all. How many did I find? And I'm going to put a question mark there because that's a question. I found some pennies. My mom gave me 27 pennies. Now I have 37 pennies. I put my 37 in. How many did I find? Opposite operation, so 37 minus 27 equals n. 37 minus 27 equals, here's 37 minus 27. 7 minus 7 is 0. 3 minus 2 is 1. So n equals 10 pennies. And I box my answer. So except for number 5, we have an n unknown start with each one of these problems. And I can do an unknown start here by switching them with the commutative property. And that's the end of tonight's homework lesson, Unit 5, Lesson 3.